Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me today. And in particular, today, for those of you who are new to my world, I wanted to let you know that I'm actually doing a series over the next several weeks. I haven't decided quite how long it's going to be. I'm doing a series that's called Worthy of Abundance, and it's very closely linked. I'm actually also teaching right now a masterclass, and that masterclass is called the Abundance Codes. And in the Abundance Codes, I'm sharing the 5 codes, the 5 keys that I have learned that have unlocked abundance in my life. And it's been an absolutely phenomenal experience so far. The incredible people who are in that group have just had so many ahas. It's been incredibly powerful. So many ahas already over the last 2 days that we've been in the masterclass. And I wanted to share with you a huge aha that so many of the people in the class have. A belief, a limitation that so many people have. And it's so common across many people. And it is the belief that they are not worthy, that they are not worthy of having the abundance that they want in their life. And in our masterclass, we're defining abundance not just as money. You know, money is, of course, one of the most visible forms of abundance, but there are many other ways that abundance shows up in our lives. And the biggest thing that I've heard across the board from the participants in the class is worthiness. So how does it show up? For many of them, either they feel they're not worthy to have abundance, and so they're struggling in terms of bringing in the money that they want into their lives, bringing in the relationship, bringing in the job, whatever it is. So they either don't have it and are struggling to bring it into their lives, or they have it and then they feel guilty about, am I worthy to ask for more? You know, someone was talking today about being in a job and feeling like maybe I should just be grateful that I have a job and that I shouldn't ask for a pay rise because am I really worthy of the pay rise? Do I have the qualifications? Am I skilled enough to ask for more money? The other way that the worthiness wound shows up is people feeling like, my life is so good right now. I don't know if something's going to happen. If the other shoe, as the expression goes, the other shoe is going to drop, that something must go wrong, because how can I have this amazing life? And how can I have all of this abundance in my life? And so the worthiness wound, the question of our belief of being worthy, it shows itself in so many ways. People feeling like they have to work really hard to have abundance in their life, feeling like they have to suffer to have abundance in their life, feeling like, is it too much? Am I allowed to ask for more? And our beautiful community manager shared something that I want to share with you. So for those of you who are in my world, you know that Kitty Garcia is our incredible community manager. And she shared something that was so beautiful that I want to share it with you. And she used this analogy that she said her mother-in-law told her. And she said, it's kind of like, going on a cruise. And you get on the cruise boat, and when you go to the buffet, to the dining room, you walk past these tables, and these tables have this amazing food, right? Their tables have the steak, they have the filet mignon, they have the lobster, they have all of the amazing things. And you feel like, oh, maybe that's not the ticket that I got, that I must have a different ticket. So you go to the buffet and you just pick the dry crackers and a little bit of salad because you feel like that's all I can have. And I thought, what a beautiful analogy, because when you think about it, we all have the same ticket. When we showed up on earth in our bodysuits as human beings, we were worthy. There was no some babies are born more worthy than others. There's no children who come into this world and you're special and you have a special sprinkling of whatever it is and others don't. We're all worthy. We're all incredibly worthy of being, of doing, of having whatever it is that we want. And the reason that we get limited is because we limit ourselves. So we have access to this incredible buffet. Imagine you go to, I don't know, the Four Seasons Hotel, and they have literally everything at the buffet. And instead of taking the dinner size plate, you're taking the little side plate to the buffet, and you're going to go pick a couple of crackers and some salad. And the reason then that becomes almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy is because then that's what we believe we're deserving of. That's what we then feel is our limit. And we look at other people who are experiencing abundance in their life, and we other them. We say, oh, we make justifications in our mind for they must be special because they're more educated, or they come from a rich family, and we make up all these excuses about why other people can have abundance in their lives, but we can't. We are not deserving of abundance. Or we make it so hard for ourselves to have abundance in our lives. We make it so that we have to work really hard because we feel like we've got to earn our abundance. We've got to earn it. It can't just come to us easily. Or when we have it, we're always afraid, right? We're afraid that when is it going to go away? There's that wonderful saying that says in life, you don't get what you want, you get what you expect. And so what's your expectation when it comes to abundance in your life? Are you expecting that you're going to go to the buffet and everything is laid out for you? Or are you expecting that the ticket that you came into this life with is only going to give you the chicken broth and a little bit of salad? What's your expectation? Because our expectations are what creates our reality. The way we think, our mindset, is what activates the reticular activating system, to get technical about it, in our brains. And it's what fires off and says, hey, look out for abundance. But when we're expecting that, oh, it could never happen for me, that's exactly what we're going to get. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so I'd love for you to think about this as you're thinking about your own life and abundance in your life, and thinking about, what do you believe that you are worthy of having? What do you believe are the things that are accessible to you? And when you look at other people and other people achieving, what is special about them that they would have abundance? That's something I'd love for you to ask yourself, is really sit down and say, okay, these people who look like me, who sound like me, who might have the same education, were able to create abundance in their life. So why would it not be possible for me? Like, why would you be the one person that the universe says, oh, no, not for you? And so it's really checking our beliefs, because ultimately our beliefs are self-fulfilling. If you're someone, I often talk about the fact that I was a PK, I was a preacher's kid. And so for me, like, a lot of the things that, I refer to were stuff that I learned in Sunday school, stuff that I learned in Bible school. And if you think about it, in Psalms, it says, be careful how you think. Your life is shaped by your thoughts. Your life is shaped by your thoughts. And so what are the thoughts that you're choosing to think about what is accessible to you, about what is available to you when it comes to abundance? And I'd love for you, now that I've shared that analogy of, we all got the same ticket. We all got the same ticket when we came here. And so are you using your ticket? You have the all access ride. Are you using your ticket to get on all the rides that you can get on? Or are you limiting yourself? Are you limiting yourself, limiting what the abundance is that's available to you? And often we use like really sexy sounding excuses, I'm not qualified enough, I'm not old enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't have enough followers. We can make up all kinds of justifications for ourselves. And as I said, those become self-fulfilling prophecies. Because when you make the justification, your subconscious mind now looks for opportunities to prove you right. Your subconscious mind is driving the show. And if you tell it that that's not for me, your subconscious mind will make sure it is not for you. And so what I'd love to challenge you to think about is the fact that, as I say, if you join me every week, this is your first time joining me, this is something I say all of the time. What if you allowed yourself to believe that you are worthy? What if you allowed yourself to believe that you are worthy to be, to do, to have whatever it is that you desire? And what if, instead of using somebody else's success, looking at somebody else who has all of the things that you want and using that as a way to other them and think that they're special, what if you say to yourself, they are evidence to you of what is possible? If it's possible for them, it's possible for you. And so let that be the new mantra that you go through life with, is I am worthy. I am worthy to be, to do, to have whatever it is that my heart desires. I am so grateful that you are here. I'm so grateful for you joining me today. I truly want to say thank you to all of the amazing people who are in the Abundance Codes Masterclass, because they really are allowing themselves to be open to new possibilities. And just as they are allowing themselves to be open to new possibilities, I invite you to allow yourself to be open to new possibilities. I love you all. I'm grateful for you, and I will see you at the same time, same place next week. Mwah.